This young lady I got on the Zoom room with me right now. Let me explain to y'all, because she actually has something. We're going to let her explain in a few minutes. She actually has something that she's doing right now that's incredible, and we're going to talk about it. But for those who don't know, let me introduce her to y'all. She's a Grammy Award winner. I am a fan, not just as a singer, but I used to watch you as the host of Solid Gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
No, you didn't watch me. You were watching those Solid Gold dancers. I know what you were watching.
Well, I watched them too, but it was just, she just beat me at it. She just beat me at it. But I watched her work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the one and only, the great legendary Miss Dionne Warwick is in the building. How you doing, man?
I'm wonderful, Bobby. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Listen, first I want to ask you first, how are you holding up during this whole pandemic? Because we are all in this crazy world right now.
You know, I tell you, I've been enjoying it. I've been in my house for the first time in I don't know how many years.
Really?
Most of the time I'm on the road, so I'm getting to know my home again and sleeping in my own bed. You know, it's been wonderful. I got to see rooms I didn't even know existed.
You know, that's interesting. It makes me ask someone like you who've been on the road for so long and always continue, you know, just traveling so much.
Yeah.
What do you find now that you've been home this whole entire time quarantining? Do you miss the road at all?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Wow.
No, I'll tell you what. Let me rephrase that. I miss my audiences and I miss my performances.
Right.
I do not miss getting up at 4 a.m. to catch a 7 o'clock flight running through an airport. I do not miss that at all.
Ms. Warwick said, listen, I love to sing for the people, but do I got to get up this early to get to y'all? You know? But I'm sure you know that the fans and people, and myself included, love you very much, love what you do.
Yes.
But, you know, let's get out of that for a minute, because you're doing something else now. We can put now on that mantle, Miss Warwick, and you are now designing homes, interior, you know, decorator now, a designer. You partnered up with a partner named Bruce Garrett, which is called WG, which is called WG Design Lab, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us a little about it. Now, what made you decide to get into interior design?
You know, I've been doing it for well over 30 years now.
Wow.
I just, because of my schedule, I've not had the time to talk to people like you and let others know this is something else that I do, and we are quite available to make that happen for you.
Right.
Interior design has been something I think every little girl in the world has thought about doing. I want to change the color of my room. I want to put up new drapes. I want to change the bed coverings, you know, those kinds of things. I'm certain that's run through every little girl's head.
Right.
I happened to meet a young man named Bob Simmons at one of those perfunctory dinners that we all had to go to. And we started talking, and he let me know he was an architect and he had a partner named Bruce Garrick, and that
okay, I think we lost you.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay, all right. We got Miss Warwick. Okay. Oh, no matter what, she's still busy. No matter what.
Yeah, I am.
That's all right, Miss Warwick. But continue.
At any rate, he let me know the kind of business that he was in, which was not only reconstructing homes, but also interior design.
Right.
And I expressed my interest in it. He said, well, you know, you should meet my partner. And that was Bruce. And we met, and I let him know what I was interested in, something of that nature. He said, well, why don't you do a project with us?
Right.
And that's how it all began.
Wow.
You know, unfortunately, we lost Bob. Bob passed on.
Right.
And Bruce and I kind of floundered and let the design company just go dormant.
Right.
And we decided to get back into the business. So, and when we did, it was really wonderful. We did some private homes. We did a beautiful commercial project, the Black Ensemble Theater in Chicago.
Okay, yes, okay.
We did that, and we're now at the point where, okay, this is what we do, so get on your horses and start riding. Get us into your home, so let's make them beautiful.
Now, that's the interesting thing too. I want to ask. Now, is this a project that where just anybody in the world who's interested in having a home designed and changed over, or is this that you've done this for? Have you done this for your celebrity friends though, like decorating like their homes?
Yes, we did. We did Ernest Borgnine's homes. We've done Tom Jones's home in L.A.
What?
We did a lot of people.
Tom Jones, like what? I mean, I don't mean to pry, but what would a Tom Jones kind of home look or feel like if since y'all put this together? Give us an insight how this WG company said we're doing Tom Jones home. Yeah. He's into this is his world. What does Tom Jones world look like?
Everybody would be mighty surprised. Tom is very, very calm.
Oh, okay.
And, he's low key, so it's nothing over the top.
Right.
No gold sinks and things of that nature.
Have you gotten requests like that? Somebody crazy, like, could you make a gold tub?
You'd be surprised.
But it's just great to see that you found another avenue where you can please people and use your name and your talent and your time to make people happy. And that's the beautiful thing. I love seeing things like that. My mother and my father, who's passed on since 2002, my mother and father, the only reason why I know about you is because of them. And for me to have this opportunity to speak to you and know that you've moved into another project to make people happy. I said, get Miss Warwick on in because we're going to talk about this. She should
wonderful.
She should not pass up to not let the iHeart Audience Radio or even the 101.9 Audience Radio at what you're doing so that they can go to your website line, which is, again, please, if I can ask you to say it again, please.
WG Design Labs with an S.
There you go.
.com.
WGDesignLabs.com. Anybody, because this iHeart has a bunch of listeners all over the world, whether it's LA, Chicago, New York, Philly, they all listen. If you all want to go on and check out what Dionne Warwick and Bruce Garrett before I'm sorry, my mother always told me, Bobby, listen, you always have respect for people. And be kind to people. I swear to God, my mother always told me, she's from the South Carolina. She said, always be respectful and nice to people. I said, okay, Mom. So I said, Mommy, I'm interviewing Dionne Warwick today. She said, okay, that's great. She said, do a good job. I said, okay, Ma. I said, but Ma, I have to ask her this question. I can't, but I'm not going to be disrespectful, Miss Warwick. So I'm just going to ask you this, and you can yell at me if you want to.
No, I know how to say it's none of your business. Okay.
Does this mean, are you going to retire from singing?
No, not yet.
All right, that's all I need to know. That's all I needed to know, Miss Warwick. Because I said she might get so wrapped up into this. And plus, you said you love being home. I said, let me find out if she's trying to retire on us.
Everybody will know when it's time for me to retire. When I feel that I'm not going to give you the very best that I possibly can.
Right.
And it doesn't satisfy me.
Right.
Because if that don't satisfy me, I can't satisfy you.
Exactly.
That's when I will be saying, adieu.
Well, we are happy and glad that you are healthy and still with us today, that you can share not only your design work of people's homes, but also your music. We love it. I love it. Deja Vu is one of my favorite songs.
Thank you.
Please, one more question, and I have to ask this one.
Go right ahead.
Out of all the people, songwriters that you work with, Burt Bacharach, Barry Manilow, Kashif, you name them, who was one of the Barry Gibb? Who are some of the writers that you enjoyed working with, making the song? I know all of them are your babies, but one of them had to be like.
No, I enjoyed working with every single one of them based on the fact that each one of them bring another kind of energy towards recording.
Right.
You know, I had the best time in the studio ever with Luther Vandross.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted.
We did more laughing than anything.
Wow.
In the studio. You know, he gave me a beautiful CD.
That's
a
good.
beautiful one.
That is
and
good.
A wonderful duet with them.
Right.
As
exactly.
well, you know.
Yes. Yes.
But you know, working with each one of them, you know, of course I started with Backrack David.
Right.
So they kind of spoiled me. But then, you know, Barry Manilow, the Brothers Gibbs,
Right.
Tom Bell, Kashif,
Right.
Jerry Ragavoy, Michael O'Marion. I mean, there's been so many.
Yeah, that's a great
They
list.
each bring a wonderful musicality to the productions. And, you know, I just felt very much at ease with them.
Good, good. Well, they've definitely given you some of the greatest work. Till this day, we still listen to them. And believe it or not, even though iHeartRadio, we got a lot of young listeners, but me, when I do my show, I'm playing Dionne Warwick's music. Forget that. They're going to know who Dionne Warwick is. I control my program list. So
I certainly appreciate it, believe me.
Yeah, they're going to hear it.
And one other person that I kind of have, well, I'm a little biased about. And that's my son, Damon Elliott, who has produced the last 3 CDs for me.
Right. Well, there you go. I mean, the answer I wanted to get and I got is that you enjoyed and you got a lot from all of them. And that also includes your son. So, I mean, if you can get the best out of them and they get the best out of you, we have a great Dionne Warwick record. And I think that's what we're looking for. So I guess on that note, I got my answer, Mom. He said, I mean, Dionne Warwick is getting ready to do another album. Is she?
That's right. Yes,
all right. That's all I needed to know. Now I've made my mommy proud. She's happy now. Miss Warwick, I thank you so much. And once again, this was an honor for me. I look forward to hopefully seeing you in person once this is all over. You know what I'm saying? That when we can safely just, greet each other with respect. And once again, you are the best. And I thank you for taking the time to even tell us about your new endeavors on what you're doing. And we appreciate it so much. All right?
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dionne Warwick. We'll be back. We got some more music coming up.